Hey guys, welcome to another solo sortie. Today's sortie is the Raptors, and the condition is enemy elemental enhancement, and I think they're upgraded with additional magnetic damage. Um, anyways, I'm going to be using Bolt for this. Here is my Bolt build. I usually have on Growing Power here instead of Deadeye, but since I'm using a sniper, this will increase our damage quite a bit. And then I also usually have on Capacitance here instead of Fleeting Expertise, but since I'm going to be needing to put out a lot of shields and basically surround myself with shields so I don't die, I'm going to need the extra efficiency that Fleeting Expertise will give me. And since pretty much everything one-shots anyways, I don't think the overshields from Capacitance are really ever going to save me. So yeah, I also have Arcane Momentum here to reload my sniper, but the other option you could put in is Arcane Nullifier, and it might save you from some magnetic procs if you have a max ranked one and then one that just has one proc, or like just one arcane, so you get 100% total. But yeah, I prefer Arcane Momentum, so that way for the Rubico, I would usually have reload speed here, but since I have Arcane Momentum, I don't have reload, I have Vigilante Armaments instead. But you do want 100 munitions, you do want radiation damage, 75% extra damage to the Raptor with radiation. Here is my Pandero build. It also needs radiation. I have a Riven that gives me crit chance, but you could use Hydraulic Crosshairs instead of that, or Auger Pact if you didn't want to rely on the red crits. But yeah, the Pandero, with its alternate fire, it shoots this whole magazine at once, and so that just seemed pretty strong for me. And I don't even know why I'm showing you the build for this. Honestly, I won't use it the whole match. I just have it for breaking doors down when I run through, or grates, or whatever you call it. But yeah, here's my build. This is basically Maiming Strike, so put on Maiming Strike, and if you don't have Maiming Strike, then put on Blood Rush. But yeah, anyways, I won't really use that. And then I just have Carrier Prime to res me with Sacrifice and Primed Regen. Kavats I don't think will survive very well in that room. There's just a lot of enemies in it. So I definitely recommend using a Sentinel that you think will stay alive enough to revive you. Something like Carrier Prime has a lot of health, but you could also put use Worm Prime, has pretty decent CC. Shade has some survivability because of making you invisible. Prisma Shade, I mean either one does, but yeah. So anyways, I want to start my energy regenerating. I'm gonna need a decent amount of energy to use my shields. See, this is literally the only reason I have a melee is to break those. So I knew I was going to get hit there, so I switched to my operator because you're basically invulnerable while you're an operator, because if the operator gets knocked back to where it was, you still have your Bolt to survive. So that's kind of the panic move, is to go into operator if you think you might die from something. Or if you get stuck for too long, then you know you're going to take damage, then it's a good time to use it. But this tile set is just a mess. Hopefully we don't have any waypoint bugs. I did in my last video, so I decided to refilm because I was running around for hours trying to figure out where to go. Yeah, looks like there's no waypoint bugging on this run. Except for maybe here. Dang it, I thought I was going to be able to get through, but I don't think I am. Oh, yes I am. Okay, sweet. The other thing that's nice about your operator is you can knock away the enemies with it. So when you're going through small choke points and there's a lot of enemies blocking the doorway, then switching to operator is an easy way to get through because it'll just knock the enemies out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to run out here to start the fight. Then I'm going to run into the corner and start putting up shields. So I really like this spot, so if I have the luxury of doing this, I'm going to try to put the thing I'm holding in the farthest away thing that I can get to safely. So that way I can go back to my spot. And what I could have done there is just died as the operator, and I would have, Bolt would have still been here chilling, so it would have got me back to my spot quicker, but that's just a small little trick you can do to get through the game faster. I don't know how I am getting hit. Oh, it was one of those things on the ground. You gotta watch out for the things with the ospreys, sapling ospreys drop. I'm gonna kill that. Kill the thing. Okay. So this is an interesting bug that happens sometimes too. The whatchamacallit gets stuck inside where it's at. If you have punches on your weapon, you can still shoot it fairly easily. So I'm gonna go up here so I can get a better angle on it. Kind of block myself off, and then take it down. I got hit by something, so I'm gonna try to do this quick. And the nice thing about that bug that happens is since it's in the tube already, you don't have to go retrieve it. Ooh. Yeah, so that move that it does right there, it will hit you even if you're invisible. So that's why I like using Bolt instead of someone like Octavia who can go invisible. Just because Bolt can prevent himself from dying. I'm not really in the right spot here. Let's try somewhere else. I don't know if this is a good enough spot. No, I totally cut off my view again. Yeah, let me go somewhere else again. It's kind of hard to find good spots. Okay, just put a bunch of shields. The nice thing about shields too is it gives us a flat crit chance. The crit chance is it only it doesn't stack per shield. The damage of the okay, so sorry, I'm spacing off because I'm trying to do two things at once. But the electricity damage the shield gives you, that does stack up to 6 times. However, the crit chance, you only need 1 shield and it does not stack. So you only need to shoot through 1 shield. So what I do is kind of put them in a formation that I think is going to protect myself. And then yeah, because I'm not too worried about the stacking electricity damage. It's a pretty minimal increase to have more shields. Did I start the elevator? Okay, good. Yeah, when I'm doing stuff like waiting for an elevator, I jump into my operator so I can stand invisible and be safe. And if there's just like a lot of enemies waiting at the bottom, it's nice to use your operator too to kind of like knock them away and just kind of stay safe while you're running through. Bolt's just really squishy, so you gotta do stuff like that to stay alive in these higher level missions. Oh, I forgot to use the Pandero to show off its damage. Its damage is pretty good, especially with the ribbon I have. But yeah, I think snipers will be the best. However, don't use the Lanka because it is only elemental and its damage will be reduced by I think 75% is how much elemental damage is reduced. But yeah, any other sniper should be fine. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a good day.